Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I am going to click this wonderful button, and then you are gonna see this impromptu layout that is not as good as the others, which I am sorry for, but what you gonna do? Since we have kind of a lot of time left on our schedule until the next run is due, and some runners are not yet available, we are going to give you Superdimension Neptune versus Sega Hard Girls. New game plus, bad ending, as a race between Endeavor Gaming and myself, or Zero IF.
Hello, I am Endeavor Gaming. I am being held here against my will. Please help, chat.
But yeah, the basic gist of it is this game has a bad ending where you basically defeat the bad guy earlier than the game usually intends. Basically, you win an unwinnable fight, and you do that by abusing New Game Plus, and it only takes right around 15 minutes. My personal best is 12 minutes 21. Endeavor, your personal best, do you have it on the top of your head?
How to do what? I was zoned out.
Your personal best, do you know it?
My personal best is 11:39.
Damn, that's almost a minute faster than me. You're good. Alright, but since we've both not done this run for quite a while, we're gonna be seeing that it probably is gonna take a little bit longer than that. So yeah, that looks good. Then I'm going to start the game. Usual headphone users warning, the game likes to be loud at the beginning as well.
Yeah, this run will be our D-Rust percent. We haven't played in months. I haven't even looked at this game's direction since I got my current personal best. So it ought to be a fun time. I'm hoping to be similar to V2 with how fun it can be. Although it is a very short run compared to V2.
I'm just letting the intro play out.
Making sure my global hotkeys are on. They turned themselves off for that Rebirth 2 run yesterday. Yeah, IF got a game before Vert, and even when Vert got a game, it's not even called Vert game. Vert's game win, an actual game for Vert win.
Yep.
The next side net game should be called Superdimension Vert versus Sega Hard Girls. She will adopt all Sega Hard Girls as her sisters, and then the game is over.
Superdimension Neptune versus Sega Hard Girls.
But yeah, basically this game is, or this category specifically, is about the smallest package that you're gonna get with for a Neptunia game, where you still get the whole package of stuff. You're gonna get a lot of cutscenes, you're gonna get definitely some menuing, you're gonna get some fights, and you're gonna get some RNG. So yes, that is sadly English voices, and I don't know what my save file actually has, because we're playing New Game Plus, we're loading a save file. So we're gonna roll with the language that is currently being set. I am sorry. But yeah. Roro7887, welcome to the stream. Just pointing out we're doing a replacement run right now, and the estimate is right around 15 minutes, instead of the 4 hours. But yeah. Are you ready on your end?
I are ready.
Okay. Then I don't think there's any need to give anyone any more time to get another bet in. So I'm gonna say let's start in 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go.
That moment when it's no longer a 5-second countdown.
SMH.
Shaking of my head. Starting things off, we see IF on the motorcycle. Best. He's going to become the best motorcycle in any fiction ever. We have a tutorial dungeon with some. Okay, if I can jump with some markers that you're supposed to watch, but we're going to try and skip them if I can.
In the new game we had those, and you're gonna see that at least I am doing it correctly. Yep, I am actually getting the clip on the outside, which is
fourth try.
Yeah, I think I got it like second try, but I did it quite slowly in the end. But yeah, that is basically one of two glitches I'm gonna say that you're gonna see in this run, because collision is stupid. And you might be able to tell that this game also reuses just a couple assets from the other games. Just a couple. Like, this dungeon is actually new. This is genuinely made for this game. Oh, goddammit. But the others, I know, not so much. And, yep, come on, you're right, you're in. And
I definitely did not take my
there we go.
Predicted 45 seconds.
Yeah, I am definitely also behind my time. Yeah, I could be done already with this.
Battle start. What should I do?
Let's not fail these things. This button, yeah, Demonic Inferno on this guy. Because the menus are differently between the different games, it's always hard to remember what the actual controls are here.
My turn.
Oh,
And
yes.
you do that. Oh,
See,
yep.
running in this game is very convenient. It's awesome. They need to add it in more net games, but it does add for some shenanigans.
On the stream, it looks like we're
not.
basically on the same timing. But because of stream delay, you are ahead.
Oh, whoops. But running does add some shenanigans glitch-wise. That would not normally be in a net game.
Yeah, talk more to this. And
In this game, you gotta get the mission from Istuar, and you gotta turn it in, and you're not allowed to have the other mission spawn until you leave the menu altogether and then go back to it. Only for the mission will spawn. It is a very interesting way they did things. I forgot that the camera on the save file is the bomb's camera, therefore incorrect.
It's correct for me.
Ah!
But
Second
yeah,
try jump.
this is the first time we're visiting Virtua Forest. We're gonna visit it a couple times.
You're probably ahead, or we're tied now because it took me 2 tries.
No, you're still ahead by like 6 seconds or something. And yeah, this is try-hard computer loading times percent as well. I definitely got a lot more time save when I got my new computer.
Let's go back to the original era.
It's also not NEP without a golden axe ravine.
Let's decide on this one.
Good morning, Joey.
We got the target location down.
In this dungeon, it's also a little bit apparent that when you don't look at stuff, that you can get a little bit more performance out of the game and actually go a little bit faster. But it's tiny compared to the other stuff. Also, enemy placement RNG, like that stupid bird that I would have run into if I would have taken the quickest pass there. Yay, adapting on the fly. Hey, DLD!
Yay, welcome back. We don't have to worry about being too far ahead even after the glitch showcased after the run.
We still need to wait for Z-Fresh. We still
Yeah.
need to wait for Z-Fresh, he's still dead.
I'll do the glitch showcase and make it take like 5 minutes, I don't know. Alright, coming up is the first RNG quest of the run. We gotta kill a specific amount of dog goos. You can take 1 or 2 tries.
The original era.
Okay, I got this 2 try. It can take 3 tries, but it's really rare.
Let's decide on this.
Also, I need to not screw up actually fighting this guy. And
Nope.
I did not fail
Overall
it,
in this
cool.
run-
And I got it first try with the doggies, amazing.
No damage.
Overall in this run, there are 2 RNG quests like that. And another part of the RNG is the final boss.
Oh, I'm so not used to the menu anymore, because this menu is so much more laggy than the other games.
Let's decide on this place.
Final boss may not take 2 hits to kill, and then also if we accidentally move forward, we gotta move forward, but if we move forward more than like a nanometer, we just all of a sudden can't win in 2 turns anymore. So we have to be very careful how we move in the final boss fight.
Yeah. Are you going for Neptune?
No, I'm
For Saturn, yeah. There's 2 different strats for the ending boss, basically.
yeah, on my Vita version, I still had it set up for Neptune. So Neptune requires a couple extra button inputs, and her final boss fight is way more RNG. But Neptune and Saturn are your 2 ideal characters for the speedrun. You can pick your poison based on your favorite. But if you want fastest frame perfect character, it is Saturn.
Is Saturn actually faster? I thought Neptune was actually faster but less reliable, just...
That's what we thought at first, but Saturn has like 2 less button inputs or something like that
makes sense.
when you're equipping the skills.
Also, if your IF is in the correct level range, that's like also one thing, because then you can actually skip a turn with one character.
Last blocks. This is a pretty fun dungeon. It also shows a very silly thing in this game.
You can
That,
actually climb.
The enemy's hitboxes stretch to the atmosphere. No matter how high you jump over the enemy's heads,
Oh, yeah.
you will encounter the enemy.
Target location down.
Their hitbox is stupid. If anyone knows the Wind Waker barrier, it's kind of similar to that.
Just that every enemy is the same.
Yeah, except every enemy has that kind of hitbox. You cannot jump over them, no matter how hard you try.
But that's good, why it's good to have the mini-map that it actually shows you the correct location and stuff. Also, I did that dungeon really badly. I lost like 15 seconds there.
I'm about to start the bit quest. Another quest I can take 2 or 3.
It can actually take one or two, isn't it? Yeah, it's
yeah,
1 or
one
2.
or 2. And then on very super duper rare occasions, it can be 3, just like the dog goose. Besides the obvious time difference, I got first try bits. Besides the obvious time difference in speed due to the cutscene loading, the Vita and PC version has some very, very minuscule differences that really does not mean anything overall unless you're not careful. There are some sections where if you're just running, like on a couple bridges and whatnot, on the Vita version, IF would just randomly slide for no reason.
Nah, I got one enemy didn't finish the quest, so I'm taking the other enemy back here.
So on those sections you have to jump. But on the PC version, you don't do that. But on the PC version, this glitch jump up here, because obviously you're not supposed to jump this high to reach this marker, so there's this very tiny section of the hill that you can jump off again, kind of similar to a wall jumping in Super Mario Brothers. And the PC version, it's harder to do it perfectly.
And my menuing is just horrible. I'm so not used to this game at the moment.
I managed to get a sub 9 barely. Nep is a bike.
Yeah, no.
859.89.
I'm gonna be about getting a 930, a little bit more. 35 more like it. Especially if I jump behind the enemy, that was a 34.
It's okay, you can easily catch up if you get the 2-shot, and I failed to get the 2-shot, because the 2-shot is very necessary on this final boss. If you do not get the 2-shot,
the run is basically lost.
Yeah, you lose a lot of turns. Because you gotta have it, you have to go back to Saturn's turn again. Which in this game, well, kind of similar to all the Nep games, if you use a very powerful move, your character loses a lot of turns. Or a lot of wait time, as the series like to call it. So it takes a bunch of turns to get back to Saturn. And turns in this game are longer than your average turn in other Nep games. Even on the PC version. So if you fail to get the 2-shot, you can lose probably another 30 seconds at most. 20 to 30. Just to get back to Saturn's turn.
But yeah, coming up on Endeavor's screen, you're gonna see the instance of menuing that this run has.
Yep. And I haven't done this menuing since like March or April. So we're gonna try, I'm gonna try my best to remember everything. Okay, Neptune gets Goddess Blessing.
Yep.
And then she gets that.
And the P2 core.
I don't remember the buttons exactly, so I'm just gonna do it like that. Gotta give Saturn, SP, burst 1, 2, and 3, and then the sweep slash. I just don't remember the fastest way to get to them anymore.
Right up, right down, 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 up, and up left. Yay for notes!
Yeah, you have that written down, don't you?
Yeah. Status, equipment, Neptune gets her Goddess Blessing, and
back when I was doing all these runs, I had it all in my head, which is, see, having it all in your head
and weapon, and you are gonna get
kind of good to have it all in your head. The bad thing is, you will forget it
right
over
up.
time.
Oh, sweet flash.
That's so I suggest not having it all in your head.
Up, up. You're gonna right, down, down, down. And then we're gonna do up left. There we go. No, I just should have done that quickly. Formation, limit breaker, thank you. And then we do a report. And we accept the missions. And one thing, you can retire missions in this game. It's actually one of the mechanics of it. But that makes the boss stronger, basically. But if you're out of missions, then you trigger the boss fight already.
Yeah, bad end is basically triggered by not doing any of the missions that saves the futures and the pasts and all that.
The present, past, and future.
Bad end is beating the boss that is triggered by not doing any of that stuff. So if you're too strong at this point, you get the bad end. Alright, I think I moved. Okay, I got the 2-hitter, I win. 1242.
GG.
I was actually kind of wanting to show off what happened. I was kind of wanting to show off what happens if you don't get the 2-hit, but...
I mean, we might still get that on my end. I don't hope, but maybe. Also, this very cutscene with the time eater, this big guy, as you saw, it took a while to load that in. It can sometimes just crash on that.
Yeah, that cutscene right there, that particular part of that cutscene, if you remember...
can you get ready to type that end?
If you kind of remember what I said, if you were here for my Rebirth 3 run,
and you're gonna do
some parts of some cutscenes can be faster than the Vita counterparts.
There we go, that end.
And some parts can be slower.
There we go, Hexy did it, thank you.
Alright. Yeah, some parts can be faster and some parts can be slower than their Vita counterparts. Most of this game is obviously faster than the Vita counterpart, but that one particular scene with the time meter being loaded up is slower than the Vita counterpart, therefore you'll hear more music. It makes no sense. All the Nep games are really good ports. We swear.
Huh? Is something wrong?
But now that's over, we're going to waste a little bit more time, even though the LD is here early.
I can also let the ending play out a little bit.
Yeah, he'll show you the ending. As soon as he's done, I'm going to show off an out-of-bounds clip that you can do very easily. It's one of the few out of bounds clips you can do. You can only do 2, to our knowledge.
You guys should have used my hit and run attack if you wanted to see more action. I call it the
I'm
Neptacular
gonna figure out which file it was.
Nepulverizer.
I think it's
I'm
that
not sure
one.
if I can get behind these names.
Okay, so it should be that one.
Is it really
It's not that one.
over?
Everyone! Everyone! Oh, hey, Histy! There you are!
Alright, I just gotta remember which dungeon it is.
Yes! Actually, it's quite serious.
No matter how many times I do this, I
History
always
has
forget.
suddenly
I
begun
think it's
repairing itself
cube
at a
gear.
very fast rate.
It is cube
Even
gear.
history I thought disappeared
We now
is
wait
back
for your
to
credits to
normal.
be done.
Well, obviously.
Yeah, obviously. Huh? Why are you not surprised? Were you behind this?
Sorry, a lot has happened.
There were 4
So,
people
if
who
it's
did
back to
not see the
normal.
thing in the chat.
This
Oh,
world
well.
will... I believe the history is stabilizing now. And once it's stable, we won't have to worry about it disappearing.
I see.
And now we open up the vanilla race path.
Things are okay?
Actually, we might have another change of schedule,
Let's get a move on. Oh, you should get
but
the
we're gonna
info.
see about that in a bit.
Nep?
But yeah, you can...
Don't bet yet then. Just wait till we give the clear on exactly what is up.
Well, Zfresh is not here, but it might be the deal. They might have to do Trillion before Vanilla.
Yeah, we're
Might
thinking
just
about
swap
that.
around.
Oh.
At least
right.
gives us an hour for
No one
Zfresh.
talking anymore. A part of me is happy that that chatterbox is gone. But I might actually miss her.
Will you be leaving now, IF?
I did what I needed to do. I don't think we'll be having any other problems. So, yeah, I think I'll be going now.
I cannot thank you enough for all of your help. If you weren't here, the world would be...
You don't even have to think about that anymore. We're safe now. I'm just glad I came to visit at the right time. It must be fate.
You say such corny things sometimes. Isn't it time for you to grow up already?
Oh, get off it. I'll say what I want. Are you gonna stay here?
Yeah, my memory hasn't returned and I have nowhere to go.
I see. Well, I'll ask around if anyone knows of you. Maybe I'll find some information for you.
Alright. I won't be expecting much, but thank you. Now leave.
Segami, aren't you being a bit cold?
Maybe she's just sad and pouty that I'm leaving. That's pretty cute, Segami. What?
Everyone's
I am
betting
not
for
like
Vanilla,
that.
and we
I'm
don't.
not
We
sad.
Yep.
know that Vanilla's
Even
not
after we
fun.
announced. Don't bet
I'll
yet.
see you around.
It's okay.
Please visit again.
But yeah,
Hey,
the last few scenes... I just like how pouty Segami here is. Also, these last few
the
quotes.
history of the world, and the world itself for that matter, was saved. Not like there's much to save in this eternal wasteland of a world I've
But
come
we
to
want to
call
go
home.
home.
I was never able to find any more information about the Time Eater or Segami, though. Maybe,
Maybe,
if I'd
spent my time a little differently, or
solved
solved a few mysteries,
a different
and world could have been
realized
realized before my very eyes.
Just
Just
kidding.
kidding. And we go
And
to
of
happy
course-
music.
The way
course
they
you
do
can
that
read that.
ending,
It's
with
just-
IF saying I coulda, shoulda, woulda, makes it sound like this ending is very easy to obtain, and we should have done extra quests to make sure we did it. Little did they know that this, normally on New Game, this ending is really difficult. Very difficult.
Hope everyone's ready to not get pudding because people are still betting for Vanilla when we're not.
And
doing
Zfresh seems to be around.
Vanilla.
Alright, keep betting for vanilla. Seems to we got a raise.
Vanilla is up next, so continue voting for over 4 hours as you were.
What did I mute?
I
Jeff?
shall be showing off Let's Showcase. Let's go.
After the ending song, I'm gonna switch over to audio from your stream, Endea.
Yeah, sounds good to me. Oh.
God damn it, Zephyr. She was here, he was just muting and deafened the whole time.
$6 trillion hours. Z-Fresh needs to wake up. Can't wake up.
Zephyr just woke up.
Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up.
Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up.
Wake up, wake up, wake up. Okay. That's the ultimate alarm clock. Just something that's telling you to wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up.
Alright, with that I'm gonna mute my end and switch over the audio to Endeavor.
Alright, we're gonna just showcase one a little quick out of bounds here.
Just a moment, I need a moment to switch over. Sorry. Alright, your audio is up, but apparently game audio is not on your end. Oh wait, no, I don't have my headphones in. Ha! There we go, everything fine. You're good to go. Alright, your audio is up, but apparently game audio is not on your end. Oh wait, no, I don't have my headphones in. Ha! There we go, everything fine. You're good to go.
Alright, we're gonna do one little quick showcase here. Everyone's probably already seen this before, but for those who have not and are curious, we're gonna go out of bounds inside of a Neptune game. Legit, no hacks needed. It's a pretty peculiar setup. You have to wall climb, and as you're going from one side to another like that, you kind of have to hop off at the perfect time. There we go. And now we're done. As long as we don't have any map above us, because if we get any map above us, we will warp to it. But now we're free. Free as an if now. And you can go basically forever. I've tested this and I've just literally just ran for about 20-30 minutes and it does not crash. I'll go until there's nothing left, because there is a point where you just go so far there's literally no map left. And I'll show off the other out of bounds. You see like an explosion kind of in the distance. It's just the map just disappearing. IF is Thanos snapping the map out of existence. Almost gone. It is gone. We are now in a black void. Except for when we move the map around a little bit. Alright. There's only one other out of bounds that we know of so far, and it's in the tutorial dungeon.
As you've seen.
Yeah, you saw us get out of bounds to warp to the end, but just like in that previous area, you can just mess around with it and go even farther beyond. If this one doesn't take me more tries than the speedrun did. This clip is very finicky. We don't even know how it works. Why does IF get sucked into it? Everyone loves marathon luck. Come on. I literally did it twice during the speedrun. I know it's possible. By the way, welcome to the to the true end music. This dungeon's music changes when you're on the true end. Alright, and now we get to see the tutorial dungeon in its entirety. The dungeon is actually decently high. It has quite a few floors that you can never see, because only the second floor is, and the first floor is visible. And I'll just show off that if you do in fact walk with to an area that has a floor above you, you will instantly just warp there. Boom. And I'll just part ways with
Here we go.
some IF fan service.
Jump. Here we
Or actually, you know what? Chat, IF or Sega me. Oh, we got the speed up and it ruined my jump there.
Here we go.
Now
Yeah, that's also one thing that this game
Oh.
likes to do. Randomly speed up like that.
Yeah, the game PC port will randomly up your FPS for no reason. Oh my god. Okay, I'll just do the clip. Yeah, at least I got it first try. Alright, it looks like I saw if first, or I will just do the IF fan service. You get fan service when you slide or when you I'll just show off both characters. And yes, I'm about to warp right through these blocks here that normally block that area.
Yeah, you just keep crawling through them, which is really cool.
Here we go.
Alright, and that's all for the showcase of this game. Might as well just do Sega Me one time, because everybody loves Pantsu, right? Just remove IF, and then Sega Me becomes the... You can only have two overworld character sprites, IF or Sega Me.
1, 2. The end. Over there.
Alright. So I hope you enjoyed this nice little filler run. Next up is the Neptune Vanilla Race, Dark Lunar Dude, and Z-Fresh Hanoi. True End. I hope you guys enjoy, and good luck to the runners.
Congratulations on winning, and have a good one.
You too.